Triceratops compound, guys. Please continue moving all the way around, all the way down to the paddock doors and all the way up to the gate for me, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Dr. Hooper. I'm the lucky veterinarian that gets to look after our Triceratops here in the compound. And these medical facilities have been closed off to our guests for quite some time now. But we've recently been able to reopen them as a part of an educational program incentive here over the past week. So it's you guys came in at a very exciting time. We do ask that you please continue moving all the way down for us, please, taking up all available space next to the paddock doors and the gates itself. Now, with that said, guys, who you're currently looking at is Topper. Topper is 17 years old, and she's currently in for her 24-hour observation period. Now, we're currently in hour, yes ma'am. Seems to be getting a little excited that you guys are here. Now, we're currently in hour number 18, so things are getting pretty interesting. Actually, the last hour, I actually got a few herd calls from her demonstrating that she does miss her herd. However, I think things are calming down now. I was hoping having some guests in here would help her feel better about it. Now, I guess I need to go ahead and preface everything with this. If you guys have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to ask. Just simply raise your hand and I'll try my best to be there to assist you guys. But I have a question for you guys first. Does everyone here know what Triceratops means? Anybody want to give it a try? Yeah, well, three horns. Yeah, no, her species is actually Triceratops viridis, which unfortunately for her means terrible, or a horrible three-horned face. But there's nothing horrible about these amazing creatures, guys. Matter of fact, we actually have something in common with them. You see, the horns themselves are actually made out of keratin. We have keratin in our own body. Do you guys know where? Yeah, in your nails, a little bit in your hair. And much like your nails, if for any reason the horns were to ever become injured or break off, they'd be able to grow back without much difficulty at all. Matter of fact, through fossil records, we do know that the horn can actually get up to 7 feet long. And that beautiful frill there is used for protection. Okay, big girl. But you see, she needs that because the skin around her neck is actually the weak spot. The skin there is only about 1.5 inches thick, while the skin around the rest of her body can be up to 3 inches thick. Now, that's pretty impressive with that, but she also has protection in herds. Come right up front here, excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. Hey, look, Topper. Look here. Okay, follow me. Come on, girl. Yikes. There we go. There we go. Can't believe that worked. Okay, let's do it again, girl. Come on. You're okay, big girl. I don't know what you want. You want to smell it? I don't... Dude. Okay. Are we done with our little tantrum? Are we through? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I guess being cooped up in the same spot for 18 hours can take a toll. Oh, we had 24 beats per minute still? Perfect. Okay, that's no aggression then. That's, I know exactly what that is. That's actually her herding call. I was telling you guys that she's 17 years old. Now, I didn't need to get into this. She's actually the leader, or the matriarch of her herd. Being 17 years old makes her the oldest Triceratops that we have here in Isla Aventura. And that also makes her the one that takes charge of everything. And it seems like she's really starting to miss her herd a little bit. Now, I guess this would be a good time to answer any questions. Anyone have any questions about our big girl here? One thing I get quite often is, what does she eat? She's an herbivore. She's a vegisaurus, I guess, if you will. She's only going to eat plants. But something that I need you to get out of your mind is, I know when I first heard herbivore growing up, I was like, oh, so they'll eat grasses out in the field. Actually, there were no grasses in the Cretaceous period. You see that beautiful beak there is used to help strip vegetation from a tree, or also get bark off the tree. Now, this big girl, excuse me guys, this big girl has to eat about 250 to 300 pounds of vegetation in one day. That's a lot of food. Now, have you been told to chew your food before you swallow growing up? Right, I think we all have. Now, she actually has an extra step in her digestive process, so her number one priority is to just get the food into her stomach. You quiet it down a little bit. And she actually has this, she's what we call a gastropod. She'll actually swallow stones. And the stones will actually grind up the vegetation inside of her stomach. Essentially kind of chewing inside of her stomach. After about 6 weeks, the stones become very smooth, much like this one, and she doesn't need it anymore, so she regurgitates it. Now, this one just came back from the lab, so this one's pretty good to show you guys. It's much like, I don't know if growing up you ever had a rock tumbler set, and then after like 4 days, you know, it became very smooth, and you can show off your friends for like 2 days, and then you wonder why you did it. Yeah, okay, we calm down a little bit. All right. Well, I think that I'm sorry, I don't have it anymore. Aww. All right, guys. Well, something else I really like talking about is you notice there's a small hole at the base of her frill. You know what that is? No. That's actually her ear. That's actually her ear canal right here at the base of her frill. She can use the frill as... Guys, I think your sedatives are starting to wear off. Guys, I think we're going to have to cut this one short. On behalf of Mr. John Hammond and InGen Technologies, building tomorrow out of yesterday, I'd like to thank you for stopping by, guys, but unfortunately, I'm going to have John show you guys out this way. Thanks for stopping by, and you guys have a fantastic day of discovery here at Jurassic Park. If you want to find out how we're able to biogenetically engineer these dinosaurs and bring them back to life, don't forget to check out the Discovery Center at the top of the trail. You can actually see, you might actually get to see one of our dinosaurs hatch. Now I'm going to have to write a report to Mr. Hammond saying you were yelling at our guests. How does that make you feel, huh? She doesn't care about that at all. Have a fantastic day, guys. Oh, is it tight? You're okay, big girl.